Moving on to like the Cloud9 versus. I actually wanted to talk about the players a little bit because we talk. I have been saying, hey, what's going on with Sven? And I just want to put this publicly. Sven is an incredible player. He is one of the most decorated players. Like, we talk about Doublelift as being amazing. Sven has won more than Doublelift, or at least the same amount of championships, because he won 4 in EU, regardless of how many championships he won, right? He won in multiple roles. Sven, last split, was the best player in playoffs. Like, if there was a player of the playoffs award, it would go to Sven, even though he lost. He is someone who, in the twilight of his career, this guy started professionally in 2015. It is 2025, and he is saying things like, I have never wanted to play League of Legends more in my life. I am so motivated. I am so ready to play games. This is like the stuff that we saw from Faker. I'm not saying he's just as good as Faker, but I'm saying like that arc where like he had some years were a little bit rough. He was on Dignitas, like no one picked him up for a split. And then like he's back to where he is because of the amount of dedication that he goes to. And then after such a close series where like he goes on a podcast and he's always down to do content. And then afterwards he's streaming. And like I was in his stream and like it's just constantly, he's so chill with his chat. And they're constantly like asking him questions about matchups, about how he felt, and he's just answering and like just being a like genuinely cool guy. Just like from personality to gameplay to the type of like leader that he can be and the type of leader that he has shown in the past of like telling his team, hey, this is what we need to do. I know he's not the shot caller, but in the day, like he is the veteran of this team. He is the one who like makes a lot of the clutch plays that we saw from Cloud9 that got them 2-1 up against FlyQuest. He's really a very solid player. I know he's not having the best series, but I mean this guy is like such a gem that I'm really happy he's on Cloud9. And I don't want Cloud9 to look at it and be like, oh, already carry sucks. Let's try to find like another berserk. Like I think this guy is phenomenal, and whatever project that he touches does better than it should. Even that Dignitas teams did better than it should have. The fact that he won on support, like you guys had to pick him up, and he found a role. Like he is a very clutch player. He's an incredible player, and I just want people to like, because I saw people saying like, "Oh, Sven sucks. He should be left." No, this guy is a generational player. If this guy leaves to EU, or if he like, we will. There aren't that many replacements for Sven. Especially, I don't know Masu's ever going to turn into Sven. He might have higher peaks, which I don't think so. Sven, when he came in as a rookie, was just as hyped as Masu, if not more. To be honest, like that guy, you look at 2015 OG Neil's highlights. That guy was cracked. Made it top 4 of Worlds his first split playing. So like, I don't know if Masu's going to have a career like Sven, but this guy is just a huge wealth of experience that I really wish that more people would like acknowledge. Hey, he had a couple bad series, but at the end of the day, this guy is someone to really be he's to be sought after. Besides that, you guys should be scared against 100 Thieves, because if you guys play like you guys played against DSG, you guys are going home fast.
I mean, it's just a coin flip at this stage. It's what C9 wants to show up. And like this is gonna piss a lot of people off, but I genuinely believe this playoffs has all been decided by us. We've decided who won that Shopify series. We decided that we almost wanted to go home to fucking Disguised. Like, imagine like the team that couldn't win all year then beats us finalists, but we were one play away from beating FlyQuest and going to MSI ourselves. We will decide this series. If we show up how I know we can play, and this team knows they can play, and they've been trying to address that since this slump has happened, I think we will win comfortably. But if 100 Thieves rattles us for even a second, then that's when it starts getting murky, and that's when history can repeat itself. I don't even want to think about losing. I don't know where we go. I know where people will want us to go. They will want Blabber gone. They will want Sven gone. I can deal more with Sven going than Blabber, ironically.
I agree. I think
Because
Blabber's
I,
the franchise player.
not even that. I think it's so hard to replace him without changing your entire dynamic, because there isn't a single NA resident jungler I'd pick up. I'm sorry, not even contracts. I wouldn't pick him up over him. You'd have to, like, if you're keep, and they want like what's been said.
You said, I don't know where we go from here, and he said, home. You go home.
I may have to repeat that promise I made. If we get 3-0'd by 100 Thieves, David can take my spot for a week.
3-0. So the first time it was if we lose. Now it's if we get 3-0.
Well, I said if we lose to DSG. DSG! I didn't think we'd lose a game.
That's true.
DSG is a team you could show up without no coaches and just play as 5 players, and I think you should win. If FlyQuest turned up against DSG, just the 5 players, I think they would win. 3-0, right?
In DSG's defense, I think they actually got a lot better.
So do I. But I still think the quality of FlyQuest, or like a Shopify, would still win that series. It may not be as comfortable for you guys, but I still think you would win. How... Like, yeah. Anyway, like, back to, like, the thing. What do you mean goalpost shifted? What goalpost? I'm trying to get you on here instead of me. Like, I'm not asking for anything in return. Like, there's nothing from that org I'll take, apart from a hoodie, maybe.
Marn, you guys are in a very precarious situation. The reason I started off with saying Cloud9 is soft is because the one team that knows how to throw the most randomest of jabs and hooks and like uppercuts is this 100 Thieves team. This is the team that is really good at rattling you, and unless you have very solid foundations, you're gonna lose.
Look,
and we used to think, hey, Cloud9 had the solid foundations. We have nothing to worry about. You guys are so soft.
Like I said, it depends on us. If Phantos wants to return to form, if Blabber wants to stop getting hyphy and start like just controlling himself a bit more, if Sven wants to turn back to being I don't need him to be at his best. I just need him to be stable, because their bot lane's not doing anything.
Just don't lose every lane and get solo killed multiple times. Yeah.
I mean, if he gets solo killed by FBI and Layla, then yeah, he does need to pack it up.
I guess it's not that bad that he got solo killed by B-Voy, considering B-Voy is playing like the, like a top 3 AD carry.
That dude's playing out of his mind.
He is. He's actually like, he really wants to go to Worlds, man. So what's your like official prediction? Because I know you're like, if we show up, we could 3-0. If we don't show up, we could 0-3. But like, what's the official like Marn of the LTA report prediction?
3-0.
To who?
It's not gonna be the fucking 100
Thieves.
Say it. Relax. No, it's not gonna be a ton.
You gotta say it.
If we lose
I actually
a game,
think that
I will say, I think if we lose a game, we could lose the series. That sounds like that is.
What
the
if
most
it's just
obvious.
draft gap?
I mean, if the 100 Thieves.
I mean, apparently, Inero just like loses drafts 3 and 4 all the time.
I'll wait until after the split to talk about that.
Oh, David has 3-200 Thieves? Really? I think it's 3-100 Thieves. I think like C9 win the first game, and then that's probably all they take. I just think C9's too soft. Like, I think if C9 wasn't soft, if they had a little bit more clutch, they'd probably win like 3-1. They'd probably win 3-0. I would agree with you.
It depends.
I think they're genuinely better players.
But this is where I have confidence, because the series depends on us. It's not 100 Thieves dictating the tempo. It's not them.
It does depend on you, but you haven't showed up. You haven't showed up in like
No,
six.
we've showed up for half a series each time. We have to just close the shit out. We should have Cloud, genuinely, we should have 3-0'd you. And it's if buts and maybes, but we should have 3-0'd you. We should have 3-0'd DSG. And we somehow...
game 3, you guys got stomped by us. I don't know about 3-0. Maybe 3-1, sure. But game 3, you guys got stomped.
Sure, but it's like confidence thing. Like, we end that game a clean 2-0, again, after the first game. May have been a different story.
What you're saying, yeah.
And then we will start hot. It's a question of, can we continue it, or... Okay. Let's play a little bit of hypothetical. What does C9 do if they lose?
But before that, I don't want to lose my train of thought. My heart is bleeding for Cloud9. I want Cloud9 to win. I want it to be a 3-0 for Cloud9, or a 3-1 for Cloud9. But my brain just says no, it has to be a 3-1. So I just wanted to make sure that I got that out. What does Cloud9 do if they lose here? I mean, as someone who comes from the traditional sports side, the first thing I look at is these players need someone to I might be okay. I would be okay with them not making any changes except in the coaching staff. Maybe bring in Dom full time. Maybe bring in a sports psych. Maybe bring in someone like a Spawn to work part time. Maybe I would see that. Maybe even pick up Golden Glue. Maybe he's a really good people guy. I don't know. I would prefer Golden Glue somewhere else. But maybe bring in Yamada. I don't know what you do, but
personalities, personally, in my opinion, not just yet. I think he's a young.
He's played with them.
Not just yet. I don't think Golden Glue's ready.
That's the other thing.
Because he has only one of us.
For those who don't know what's going on, it's David's just every time Marn says, "Where do we go from here?" David's just "Go home, go home. We've established this." And Marn just gets stun locked by it. He's "What the hell?" He's getting tilted.
It's fine. We'll be returning next split. David will be in different colors next split. There's a difference between us two.
Or he might be in no colors. Who knows? But yeah, I the first thing I look at is okay, something has to go with the coaching staff, because if the players choke that much, maybe it's just on the players. But I don't know. I would look to do something with coaching first. I just don't know.
David, your team, your organization is the dad that goes out for goes to the shop and then doesn't come back.
Goes for milk?
Yeah.
I can so imagine this Nate shot as "Welcome to the Rocket Mortgage, facility. Let me just go get some milk." And then announcement is "We're out of the league. If you want to be fans, be Cloud9 fans," from their president.
100 Thieves fans can never live that down, by the way. No matter if they 3-0 us, your your VP is telling your fans to go support us. And I would rather be in my position. It's fine. We'll be back. We go again.
All right, you want to get into the questions?